Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and on this quick video I'm going to show you the Magnolia Design Company October 2024 Craft Club project. It's awesome, and honestly I can't believe that all of this came in this box for $22.99. So let me show you what's in here. We'll do it real quick. And then I'll come back this upcoming week and use this stencil 2 or 3 more times just to give you more ideas of what you can do with it. So this is what's coming in the Craft Club project this month. You always get your instruction sheet, and Magnolia makes a video. You always get a reusable stencil. This is a big one. It's 12 by 12. You could use just gratitude, you could use harvest gratitude, you could use all the gourds and pumpkins and stuff. So I'm thinking there's tons of different things that you could do with that. The surface this month is a lumbar pillow, which I love these things, and it does not come with the insert. Okay, so if you don't have one of these, I suggest you look at Hobby Lobby or Joann's and buy a nice one, especially if you're going to be doing more lumbar pillows. Because you'll just take it out and put the pillow cover away when the season's over and put your insert into something else. So get a good one. But it shouldn't cost more than, I don't know, $10, $15. Unless you want a really, really good one. Anyway, so it has this in it. And it's always going to have a medium, whether that's chalk paste or ink. It depends on what the project is. This month it is permanent ink in a color called Owl Gray. You're always going to get a new squeegee, which is kind of nice. And then you'll get some doodads. Okay, and the doodads this month is this whole thing of yarn and this cute little green plastic needle. Okay. On one of the videos, oh, and then it also has the new catalog for winter and Christmas on it, which is filled with some great ideas. So you're definitely going to want to peruse that. Okay, so one thing I also wanted to point out is that there's a lot of different ways to make tassels. Make them however you like to make them. I will probably do a separate video on making tassels. Some of you guys have this little doodad from magnoliadiy.com. It's the new tassel maker that Magnolia has. Or some of you might have the old tassel maker that Magnolia has. Or some of you might have something different, or you just use your hand or a piece of cardboard, whatever. So I went ahead and made one. And I decided to put a very small top, this lump on the top. Make it really small. Okay, so let's open. Here it is. These pillow covers from Magnolia are so nice. They hold up so nice. I mean, seriously. It has a hidden zipper in the bottom, and these are lined. And just really nice fabric that's going to stand up and do really well for a long time. And of course, you could do the front or the back or both. Like if you wanted to do this for Thanksgiving, which is kind of what I'm taking this as, but it's Thanksgiving in a gray color, which I think is going to be beautiful. You could do that here, and then you could use a Christmas stencil on the back, and then you can just flip your pillow over. And once it's fully dry, I will use a hot iron set on about medium or cotton, no steam, a piece of parchment paper, and I'll heat set it. And then it'll be permanent, and if I needed to, I could even wash this pillow cover. So that's good also. Look at this awesome stencil. I love, love, love all of this. And I was toying with the idea of just doing that, but I think I'm going to do the whole entire thing. So, if you're working on a hard surface, the first time you're using a stencil, you're going to want to fuzz it on something like a t-shirt, a pair of jeans, or Magnolia has something called a tacky towel that you can use. But I'm going on fabric for the first time, so I do not need to fuzz it. So I'm just going to take it off the backing And then, let's see, I do want to get it pretty centered. Get my ruler. Get this stuff out of the way so I don't slip on it. Okay, so that's what I'll do. But I skipped a step, which I'll come back and finish this in full. I am going to take my tassel that I made and my little green plastic needle. Okay, and I just threaded it on here, and then I'm literally just going to poke it into one of the corners into the center, which I could turn this right side out, but I've already got my stencil in there. Pull my needle through. It'll be in here. When I'm all finished, I will tie a knot like 10 times in that corner to make it stay. But this is what that's going to look like basically. Okay, so but since I've already missed that step, I am not going to do it right this second. And you don't have to do it if you don't want tassels on your pillow. You can save this for another project. It's up to you. Okay, so let's get our ink. This is ink. Ink is for fabric. It needs to be heat set. When you heat set it, you want to use, a medium iron, no steam, and put a piece of parchment paper over your project to protect your iron. You don't want to start heat setting until your project is fully dry, which most of the time means wait till overnight to, wait overnight to heat set. And obviously, your stencil wouldn't still be on your project. You will take that off as soon as you have your stencil covered with your medium, and you will wash it right away. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze some of this gray owl ink out on a paper plate. I'm not sure how much it's going to need. Whatever's left, you can tape it shut and put it in a Ziploc baggie and save it for the next project. Or you can put it in a little pot that has a lid on it. Or if you have this color, you can just squeeze what's left over into your little tub. Okay. So, let's start at the top. Grab some ink. What is the trick to stencil on fabric, like this pillow cover? The trick that I have found is to be aware of how many times you're going over an area. You don't want to go over and over and over and over and over. And I feel like I've said that 10 million times. You're probably sick of hearing me say that. But if you do, you can sometimes end up pushing too much of your medium through the holes in your stencil, through the mesh, and then it looks kind of fuzzy because you've smushed it through the screen. And so you want to get your ink on, like I'm doing. Make sure everything is covered. Pull the excess clumps and lumps off. And then stop. And you can peek to see how does it look. I would say there's enough ink that I could do another pillow of some sort, maybe a square one, which I'll put a link here in the comments for you guys in case you want to see what the other pillow shape is. And that would be a great set. Okay, this is what that looks like. Let's take a little peek and see. Looks awesome. Sometimes I don't get it to go clear out to the edges. Oh, it's just beautiful. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to put this on my sofa. Or maybe I'll use this upstairs. Okay, this is going into my tub of water over here until I can get out to my kitchen sink to clean it, which is very important, especially with ink. You want to do that promptly so that it doesn't dry in the mesh on the stencil. And this is what we've got. I will get pictures of it when it's all finished. Just trying to put it so that you could see it. And I'll finish the tassels, and I will record a separate video on making tassels. So let's just review real quick. Craft Club is $22.99 a month. It's a subscription thing. They ask you to stay 3 months at least, which most people, once you get started and you see the huge variety of projects and what a value it is. This was $22.99 for all of this. People want to stay with it. So that's what the price is. It'll come roughly the same time each month. I'll always do a video where I explain how to do the project, and then 2 or 3 or 4 more projects that you can do with the same stencil, sometimes using the same ink. So you can just see how this is a great way to learn how to stencil, and it's a great way to start building a collection of stencils that you can use all year long. Put this away when Thanksgiving is over and bring it back out next year. It's a great program. So let me know in the comments if you would like to look at my website and see what all the particulars are. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you would like information on this little handy dandy gizmo. I don't think this one is available anymore. This was the first tassel maker tool. This is the new and improved one, so let me know if you want that. This month you're going to get the winter catalog, and it's full of cute ideas. You're going to want everything that you see in that catalog, I promise, because it's awesome. And anyways, that's what I wanted to show you for today. If you have questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Do this or this if you feel like it. That's a heart. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Judy says she should get her Craft Club today. She's going to watercolor and place it in her porch rocking chair. Oh, I love that. That's a great idea. Okie dokie. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day. Hope to see you back here on DiyDreaming very soon. I do live video tutorials probably about 5 days a week. And I try to always really mix it up, doing things that are quick and easy, sometimes a little different, affordable. You don't have to be an artist. And most of the time they involve either faith